Hello, my amazing artists. Today we're going to be choosing a background color and a square sheet of paper and having two colors that are not alike, that are across from each other on the color wheel, or complementary colors would be great, or colors that stand out when they're next to each other. Yellow and purple are across from each other on the color wheel, which makes them complementary colors. Some other colors we have that will work for this are red and green. Red and green are across from each other on the color wheel. And then we have purple and yellow. We also have blue and orange. So let me get an orange marker. So blue and orange would be across from each other on the color wheel as well. So pick one of these pairings or something close to that. That would be lovely. And then what we will do is on the smaller square, we're going to be drawing some shapes. We're going to keep it fairly simple, but you want to draw some shapes. Whatever we draw here, we're going to be cutting out, and we're going to be gluing things back together. And so here I've created a design. I used curvy lines and some wavy and pointy lines. Okay, show a variety of lines, and then what you'll do is start to cut out your shapes. We're going to flip everything and glue it on the opposite side. So I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to continue cutting. You want to save all your pieces because we're going to use all of the cutout pieces as well as the main shape. We have positive and negative space that we're working with. So just go ahead and work along beside me as you're drawing and getting your shapes drawn and then cut out. One more shape or two more shapes to cut out, and then we'll assemble the pieces together. And I'll show you how to do that. We're creating a design today using positive and negative shapes. Now this is the main shape here that we've got. So what we'll do is lay that down first, and then we're going to take the shapes, we're going to put everything back together. So I'm going to put that there. This is really important to get this correct as you're doing this. So I'm just putting everything back together like a puzzle. And then I'm going to center the whole thing. I want to try to get everything in the center. And I'm going to flip or rotate everything. So we're rotating out, rotating it out, rotating this piece out, rotating this piece. So I'm when I rotate it, it's like I'm flipping it, and you don't want to, you want to line up with the edge there. You don't want to go like this and then go like that. Okay, you actually want to rotate it out like this. So now we're creating symmetry. It's the same on both sides, right? Do you see that? And then we have one more to do here. Okay, so that is the design. Now, you can also look at, so we're looking at positive and negative shapes and spaces here. So we have a symmetrical piece, and then if I'm doing something like moving some of these shapes around my paper in a different way than symmetry, this is just a design, right? Creating shapes, but as we are working with symmetry. So again, putting these shapes back. Oop, and that one actually needs to go like this. And then I need to flip it out the opposite way, like that. From here to there. Okay, so now the next step is to glue everything down. And what you want to do is actually glue these pieces, these loose pieces. Glue this and then lay it down there. I would start out with gluing this big shape out first on the back, and then pressing it down, and then gluing all these other pieces. All right, there you go. It's the Notan design.